That's right, baby! We finally have a JoJo reference in Fat Nights at Frenni's. It was only a matter of time before it happened, and here it is, the Baki skin, which was just added in the 1.5 update. We're gonna be taking a look at all the significant additions in this update, and this is probably one of the best. Not only does the skin look badass, but it gives you this added perk of running endurance plus 50%, which, as you can imagine, gives you the ability to run for a longer time without getting tired. So, similar to the adrenaline shot, which you're seeing here, but not as efficient. It's still a good thing to have, though. I would definitely recommend getting the Baki skin from the 1.5 update. You're also seeing the anti-horny spray on the side of the screen. This is something that you can use against the animatronics to distract them from attacking you. I'll be testing that out in this video. I haven't used them yet, so I'm not too sure what it does. And just below that, we have the Alfred Bear Mask, which gives us a new cutscene in Fat Nights at Frenni's. Now, of course, all of this is in arcade mode, as you can possibly imagine. But there's something else in the store, which I did not buy yet. We're gonna be taking a look at it together. I had to save quite a bit of money for this. It's definitely the most expensive item of the bunch, the X-ray visor.
It's over 9,000!
With this, you can see the animatronics still behind the walls for a limited time. The price is over 9,000 by just $1, but it still counts, the meme still applies, and I'm really eager to try this out. Like I said, I've been saving a lot of money for this one here, so it better be worth it. There's also the anti-horny spray, which I talked about earlier. I'm also going to be trying this out. There's the Mamado skin, which is the JoJo reference, the skin I just showed you. There's the adrenaline shot, which increased in price. I should mention this. It's not worth $100 anymore. It's worth $250. So they did increase the price in the 1.5 update. But I'm trying to find the Alfred Bear Mask. That's the one thing I'm trying to show you. There it is. Alfred Bear Mask. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing, which you don't really actively use in arcade mode. There's only one use to it, as far as I know, but I could be wrong when it comes to that. And the way to equip it is through equipment. Go figure. You go in equipment, and you're gonna have the Alfred Bear Mask, and you gotta make sure to check this box to have it on you as you're playing arcade mode. So be sure to do that. Be sure to do that. If you don't do that, it's not gonna activate the item. So you definitely need to do this. But all that said, I'm gonna go for easy mode. I'm just trying to show you what the new items do. That's the main point of this video, to go over what 1.5 brought to arcade mode. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so I went through the missions to focus on what's really important here, which is showing what the brand new items do in arcade mode. So right off the bat, I can see the visor is in my inventory. And we can see with it that Fexa seems to be having a good time. And, oh god, it's reloading now. It's reloading. Great. We're gonna have to wait a little bit to see what the other animatronics are doing. So we can only, like, see their silhouette. We don't see in details what they're doing, but you can probably imagine with the way Fexa was positioned. I think it was clear enough. And we also see it on the office computer, so yeah. I'm still waiting for the visor to reload, and then I'll be able to see what Chiku's up to. Which is something we couldn't see before. Like, Chiku does not show up on the computer in the office, unfortunately, so the only way to really know what she's up to is with the visor, and she just seems to be chilling. She kind of seemed hot, actually. She was, like, fanning her face to cool down or something. Poor Chiku. She must have been cooking all day. The poor thing. She's such a hard worker. And, you know what? Let her loose. I'm gonna use the anti-horny spray on Bunpy. I can't think of a better animatronic to try this on. Bring it. Bring it. You bitch! What the fuck? Not again! You've got me once. You've got me twice. You've got me thrice. You've got me more times than I'm willing to admit. But this will not be it. I am prepared to fight. I have my anti-horny spray on standby, and I shall use it. I'm ready to fire, and I shall fire at will. Whenever she starts moving, in just a few moments, I'm gonna empty this motherfucking can on Bumpy. How do you feel? Huh? Stings, doesn't it, huh? Does it sting? That's for all the times you got me. You had this coming. There it is. Are you pretending to be invincible now? I don't think so. I got more where this came from. Baby. I actually do not have more of this. For fuck's sake, I ran out. Run for your lives, you fool. Run for your life. What are you doing? Go in the vents. She's catching up to us. There it is. The anti-horny spray. That's what it does. Pretty useful. I would most definitely recommend for you guys to buy maybe 3 cans. Like, especially if you're playing hard mode, this thing can save your life. Definitely useful. I would even go as far as to say, maybe more useful than the companion. It's more of an immediate use, so whenever the animatronic gets really up close and personal, you don't have to open your inventory, get the companion, and then click on distraction. You can just immediately use the spray. So, good thing to have. So now that the visor and the anti-horny spray and the new skin has been tested, I'll go ahead and show you what to do with the Alfred Bear Mask. So, it's fairly simple. What you need to do is first get those 4 missions, the newer ones that were added in arcade mode, and you want to wait for a blackout. As soon as the power cuts out, that will be our opening to get the new cutscene. So far, it hasn't happened. So I'm still waiting for that. I'm just going around completing missions until the power cuts out, but sooner than later, the power should be cutting off. Thank God! The power finally cut off. It took forever. I actually started another round because the power just wouldn't cut out previously and I kind of lost patience, but once it does, when the power finally goes off, you want to go right here in this storage room or whatever it is, and Dr. Livesey, please, I'm trying to explain how to get the scene. So, you go here, let me turn on my flashlight to show you better. You go right here in this room, right next to the office, and you want to, of course, turn the Alfred Bear Mask on from equipment in the arcade mode menu, and simply what you do next is you interact with this chair. You're gonna have this empty lone chair in the room, and before Bonfi gets to me, I'll click on the chair and show you what happens. So simply, with the Alfred Bear Mask equipped, you click on this chair, and you get this scene. Reminds you of a certain game?
Be shy. You can't hide it.
And there's Frenni, the fan favorite. There she is.
I can see it in your eyes.
I bet the fan base is going crazy over this, and I can't have my shades on because this scene is going to reflect off of them. And one more thing. I almost forgot. I want to bring your attention to the computer here in arcade mode. There's something that I didn't point out. The emails give shoutouts to every single person that supports Fatal Fire Studio on Patreon. So if you have the King of Sex tier, the Lewd Beast tier, or the Lord of Anti tier, you will receive a shoutout. You'll see your name written on the computer. My name doesn't show up yet. I've been through all the names. Mine does not appear on the computer yet. I know for a fact it should most definitely appear in the 1.6 update, so I gotta be a bit more patient. And like I said, the King of Sex tier gives you a special quote. Like this one here. Hot wolf boys are in your area. Tell the rat in the vents that I miss him. Who doesn't love that rat? Who doesn't love that rat? He's just absolutely brilliant. I feel like the entire community absolutely loves him. As they should. As they should. What's poppin'? It's your boy Matt F coming at you with another banger night here. So, yeah. And then we all, of course, have some saucy quotes like this one. So, yeah. Oh, God. Playing one-handed. I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna stop it right here. I just wanted to show that Patreon supporters get a shout on the computer. And of course, if you have the ultimate tier, God of Lust, which is no longer available, sadly, you get an extra special shout out, which only 4 people are lucky enough to have. They better make the most out of this. They really better make the most out of this, because I really wish I would have gotten it. Given the chance, I definitely would have picked the God of Lust tier, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there when the time was right. And I feel real bad about it. But, yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to showcase everything that was added in 1.5. And just explain to you how the items work and how to get the new scene with Frenni. So hopefully you learned something new today. Hopefully this video was somewhat helpful and you had a fun time watching it. And I shall be taking my leave. So thank you so much once again for all the support when it comes to my Fap Nights at Frenni's videos. A huge thank you to Fatal Fire Studios. They've been consistently supporting me, watching my content, my live streams even. So they're a bunch of amazing, wonderful people that I love very, very much. And some of the best game devs out there. So the entire team was working on this game. Lots of love. You guys have been truly amazing when it comes to me and my channel and my community. So I can't thank you enough for all of this. But until the next update, I'll probably be taking a little break from Fap Nights at Frenni's. I'm not saying I'm going to be like 1 week without uploading anything about it, but I'll probably try to upload something else after this video, like possibly another saucy game with quite possibly the same models. There's a lot of games that uses the Cali 3D models of Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'll probably find something that's gonna be interesting for you guys, so I'll be on the lookout for any games that could be interesting. But yeah, be sure to join the Great Legion's Discord server if you haven't yet. That's where my entire community is, very active, posting a bunch of things about Fap Nights at Frenni's. There's a lot of fans in my Discord server. You can take a look at my own Patreon page if you want. I'm posting some saucy things myself. Like I said, mostly about my own OC, Max Chen. But yeah, I post exclusive videos from time to time too. So if you feel like giving the extra support, I definitely invite you to do that. But for all intents and purposes, this will be the end of this video. We saw all that 1.5 had to offer. Next time around, maybe I'll play on hard mode again just for shits and giggles with the new items. Or maybe I'll show you Night 2 in story mode. That's what's coming up next, baby. That's what's coming up next. Story mode and Night 2 is currently what Fatal Fire Studios are working on. So very much looking forward to it. Because of what? Let me show you. Let me show you. Just before I let you go here. For those who might have forgotten, Story Mode Night 2. You see this? You see this? This better not be misleading. I swear to God. I feel like, finally, I'm gonna get what I want here. This is the most promising thing towards getting more Chiku content. So I am full of hope, full of great, saucy, delicious dreams about Night 2 of Fap Nights at Freddy's story mode. Very much looking forward to this. So, yeah, stay tuned, folks. Don't go too far. Stay tuned to the Master Max Today channel. We'll soon take a look at Night 2 of Fap Nights at Freddy's. Until then, I wish you all a very good day, and I'll see you in the next one. So with that, as always, take it away.